What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another Prizepicks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks coming off a nice 2-0 video last time out. We went with the Aaron Judge hitter fantasy score, Mookie Betts hitter fantasy score. Both were able to cash. Aaron Judge actually went out there and hit 3 home runs. Really liked that matchup against Patrick Corbin, the Nationals bullpen. Discussed that. For some reason, the Prizepicks live scoring hasn't even been accurate for the statistics, but as soon as the hitter score goes over, it might not be accurate, but it doesn't matter. He went over. He crushed for us. We're not complaining. Mookie Betts, same thing. Was able to go 2-0 in that one. We were on a 10-3 run. We are now on a 12-3 run, hitting on an 80% win rate. So if you've been tuning into these videos, you should be making plenty of money. Hopefully you're enjoying. All that I ask in return is that if you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. We do have college football coming up here, NFL coming up. We're going to have even more sports around the corner, more content. And if you want to get access to every single thing that I have to offer, the premium content is going to be where it's at. If you're liking the videos, you're really liking what I'm breaking down here, there's a whole lot more value behind the paywall. If you're getting serious, you're playing every single day. If you're not so serious, you're just playing for fun, you're throwing a little bit of money around, watching some games with some friends and family, I totally understand that. That's why I provide these videos to you guys for free. But if you're really looking to ramp up your game, I think that's where you want to be at. Especially with, like I said, football coming up, college football. We'll have NFL, so the more sports going on at once, obviously the more value you get in that VIP member package because you get access to all picks for all sports that I cover. The price tag's not going to change. I'm going to stick that price tag right where it is, $49.99 a month. I continue to add more value, and the price tag will not go up. That was my vision when I started it. Going to continue to grind and make that even more valuable for you guys over there. So let's talk about it. Got a beautiful slate. I've already got a bunch of picks given out to my Discord because today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games in the MLB tonight. So we'll break down 2 for you guys here today. 2 picks that I'm on, 2 picks that I like, and I will tell you exactly why in this one. So let's talk about it. First pick that I would like to discuss is going to come in this Texas Rangers-New York Mets game. The Texas Rangers have a 4.75 implied run total. That total continues to climb up from where it was this morning, and for good reason in my opinion, because they get to take on Tyler Miguel, who has been less than stellar all season long. Honestly, he's had a pretty less than stellar career throughout his time in the majors. And most notably versus left-handed hitting, he's really struggled against lefties for quite some time, and it has not changed this year. He's got a 21.7% K rate versus those lefties over the last 30 days, only walking them at a 2.2% clip as well, which I really do like because that means the ball is going to be in the zone to be smashed out of the yard, hopefully. Honestly, with his numbers, it wouldn't surprise me. Corey Seager is the guy I want to talk about. Miguel's given up a 493 WOBA, 333 ISO versus those left-handed bats. Seager has a 404 ISO, 469 WOBA, and only an 11.9% K rate over the last 30 days versus right-handed pitching. Guy is absolutely dialed in. We know Corey Seager, one of the best bats in the entire MLB, and has not changed over the last 30 days. Like I said, clearly very, very hot here. You look at the data as far as the New York Mets bullpen as well. Has not been the greatest bullpen in the entire league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th worst in the entire league with a 4.69 xFIP. These are all fantastic things for us here tonight. The Rangers get to go into New York, 73 degrees, pretty decent hitting weather here. And Corey Seager in that 2 spot on the road, guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. Should get maximum opportunity here, especially if the Rangers are hitting well and the lineup's moving. I really do like him in this spot here today. So talked about it. Tyler Miguel struggles. Also the bullpen's bad. They're on the road, guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. These are all fantastic things for Corey Seager here tonight, who's just been great all season long. Don't expect that to slow down here in this matchup. Really, really like him here. He can get you there in so many different ways. Doubles in the gap, singles, RBIs, all that fun stuff. Corey Seager just an all-around great hitter. And like I said, with how much hard contact Tyler Miguel's been giving up, I really would not surprise me here to see Corey Seager go deep in this spot here tonight. Talked about that last time with Judge. If we can keep those home run calls going, that'd be fantastic. But also, let's be honest, as long as he clears the hitter fantasy score prop, that's all we care about. So pick number 1, we're going with the over 8.0 hitter fantasy score here for Corey Seager. Great matchup, disciplined hitter. He can get on base in multiple facets. He's got some power. He's got contact ability. And on the road, like I said, I expect the Rangers to be putting up some runs here tonight. Corey Seager to be a big part of that. And love him for pick number 1 here. Going with that over 8.0 hitter fantasy score for Corey Seager. That will be pick number 1. And then pick number 2, I'm going to kick it down to another game here tonight. Another away team that I do have some interest in that I think could get some maximum opportunity due to the great matchup. And that team is going to be the San Diego Padres. They come in with a 5.27 implied run total here tonight, taking on Adam Wainwright. He's a guy we've been targeting a lot throughout the season. If you've been watching my content, I'm sure you've probably heard of me talk about him before being quite bad this year. This is probably going to be his last year before he retires. It just hasn't been pretty for Wainwright this year, unfortunately for him. But it's a good thing with targeting him with bats because the Padres, they've been underwhelming as well this year, but they're supposed to be, one of the top elite talents in the entire MLB as far as, look at the names in this lineup. Fernando Tatis, Juan Soto, Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts. Just an absolutely stacked lineup as far as name value is concerned. Once again, the numbers haven't been the greatest, but one guy that has been locked in as of late versus right-handed pitching has been Manny Machado. And like him tonight in this one, 219 ISO, 319 WOBA, 18.8% K rate. Adam Wainwright has not been walking right-handed hitting, and he's been getting absolutely crushed from the right-handed side of the plate. Similar to what we talked about with Tyler McGill against lefties. 396 ISO, 571 WOBA versus those right-handed hitters. Terrible numbers, and he's only walking them at a 4% clip. So what does that tell me? He's throwing a lot of meatballs right down the middle of the right-handed hitting. That's going to be a problem for him taking on a guy, Manny Machado, who, like I said, over the last 30 days, those numbers are way up with those 219 ISO, 319 WOBA. He's not striking out either. Not that we're too worried about that against Adam Wainwright. He's only featuring a 16% K rate, as I mentioned before. Cardinals do have a good bullpen, which is a little unfortunate. That's something that I'd like to talk about. They have the 8th best bullpen in the entire MLB, but the one thing is, if you're able to get to the starting pitcher early, which I would anticipate the Padres are able to do here. Talked about Adam Wainwright. He's got a walk issue versus lefties. He's been terrible versus lefties as well, 13.2% walk rate. If he's going to end up walking Soto in front of Manny Machado, runners are going to be on. Just expecting a lot of opportunity here for Machado, who's expected to hit in that 4 spot for the San Diego Padres lineup. 5.27 implied run total. I think Machado's a big part of that 5.27, implied runs to be scored, similar to what I talked about with Corey Seager. And I love him in this spot, so I definitely want to be targeting some Manny Machado here tonight. On the road, once again, guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. We love that. 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He's cleared this in 2 of the last 5. For those of you that have listened to me in the past, the last 5 really doesn't matter. Every single night is a different matchup, different starters, different bullpens. You can see the last 3 games he was taking on Milwaukee. None of that matters. It's day by day, night by night in the MLB, in every sport though. But a 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Expect Manny Machado to crush here. Talk about it. Wainwright, bad hard contact issues. He doesn't walk righties, which means the ball is going to be in the zone. Expect there to be some ducks in the pond for Machado, some runners to be hit him. These are all going to add up in the hitter fantasy score category and lead to hopefully some great production from him tonight. So pick number 2. We're rocking with the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score here for Manny Machado. Looking to keep this run going, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you have not checked out Prizepicks, you can use the promo code KJK DFS when you sign up today to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. And if you are looking to get more content for me, more picks, like I said, we will have college football coming up here. We have the NFL coming up. I'll be covering that content on the channel. But there's a whole lot more content behind the paywall. You get the tickets as soon as I place them for all apps. Prizepicks, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper Fantasy. Just Sleeper app, Parlay Play, Thrive Fantasy. You want to be taking advantage of as many apps as you possibly can and finding the best value. Once NFL gets here, it's going to be crazy. You know how it is. Massive amount of games on Sunday. Ton of value to be detected. There's going to be a bunch of different line discrepancies. There's going to be value all over the place. So, should be fun. I know everyone loves football. Baseball will be less relevant and we'll be back in the football grind. And then before you know, we'll have NBA here as well. But it's all for me in this one. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks MLB player props tonight. And we will see you in the next one.